Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today we're doing an upper body strength and flexibility practice. We're going to focus on our back to improve our posture. So find just a little bit of space to move. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. So let's begin today on our hands and knees in tabletop position. And we'll start off with a little cat and cow to just warm up our spine. So bring those palms to your mat, spreading your fingers nice and wide. Your knees are right underneath your hips, and as you inhale, just start to drop your belly towards your mat. Lift your chest nice and slow. Start to lift your chin, arching through the back. Pushing into the palms, maybe lift the chin just a little more. Take another breath in. And as you breathe out, round your spine, bring your chin all the way towards your collarbone. Push into the palms, squeeze the tummy in. Breathe. Nice, you guys. With your next inhale, dropping your belly again, lifting your chest, lifting your chin. Stay here for a breath. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, round the spine, push into the palms. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chin. And then exhale as you round. Nice job, you guys. Slowly coming back to a nice flat back. We're going to tuck our toes underneath and just lift up into downward facing dog just for a few breaths to warm up the body a little bit. Awesome, you guys. Maybe pedal the feet a few times. Push into the palms. Let your head be heavy. Breathe nice and deep. So good. Awesome, you guys. Using an inhale, looking forwards between your hands, and exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, lift halfway up. I want you to lightly rest your fingertips on your shins and think about how flat you can get your back. Actually rest one of your hands on your low back. Lift that chest a little higher, and you can take that hand that was on your back to your shin. Take another inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reaching up, looking up, and exhaling your hands through heart center and down to your sides. Awesome, you guys. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, big reach up. Exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale, take your half lift. Lengthen, lengthen. Lift your chest a little more. Stick your butt out. Take another breath in. And exhale, fold. Nice, you guys. Just bend your knees here for a moment. Release that low back. Let your head be so heavy. Nice job, you guys. Maybe even rocking the hips side to side a little bit. Awesome job. With your next inhale, we're going to take another half lift. So lift that chest, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Plant your hands and let's step our feet all the way back into downward facing dog, sending your hips nice and high. Take a big breath in and out. With your next inhale, start to shift your weight forwards into a plank. You can lower to your knees. We're just going to drop down all the way onto our stomach. So lay on down onto your tummy. And we're going to reach our arms out in front. Front. Creating better posture throughout the body. A nice, long, strong spine comes from strengthening that spine. So we're going to do a little bit of work for our back here. I want you to lift your chest a little bit. Start to take some weight out of the hands if you can. And we're just going to pull our elbows back like you want to touch them behind you, but they're probably not going to touch. Awesome, you guys. Lower your palms to your mat. Take an inhale and lift your chest as high as you'd like. Cobra. Exhale, gently lower the chest. Squeeze that back as you bring yourself down. Keep the chest lifted though. Reach your arms out and lower down. Awesome, you guys. Inhale, lift up. Pull the elbows back. drop the palms, inhale, cobra, lift the chest, exhale, lower, inhale, reach out, exhale, drop it down. Awesome, you guys. Inhale, lift, exhale, pull elbows back, inhale, plant the palms, lift the chest, exhale, lower. Awesome, you guys. One more. Reach it out. Let it go. And lift back up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the elbows back. Drop the palms. Inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Reach it forwards. And exhale to release. Maybe rock your hips side to side a little bit if that feels good. Nice job, you guys. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. I want you to bring your feet out nice and wide. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down, cobra again. But just spending a little bit longer here this time so you can lift up as high as you'd like to go. Tuck your elbows in towards your ribs. Wherever you are, soften your glutes. And then take your chin over to the left shoulder. Nice, you guys. Use an inhale, bring your chin forwards, exhale to the right shoulder. Awesome. Use an inhale, bring your chin back to center. Exhale, gently rest your chest back down. You can slide your legs back in. We're just going to push ourselves back up onto our hands and knees and then take a downward facing dog. So tuck those toes, lift on up, breathe. Awesome, you guys. Think about lengthening that spine. Push into the palms. Straighten, lengthen your arms. Hips nice and high. Take another inhale here. And exhale. Let your knees come down to the mat. Untuck those toes. Come to standing on your knees. If you need a little cushion for your knees, you could roll your mat over. Or grab a towel of some kind. But we're going to stand on our knees. We're going to bring our hands to our low back. Actually, you guys, I want to bring our right foot forwards. We're going to do half camel today. So bring your right foot forward. So I want you nice and balanced. Not so much in a deep lunge for the hip flexor, but just balanced here with the right foot forwards. Your hands can come to the low back or the hips, and you're just going to start to lift your chest. Pull the shoulders back and down. I like to turn my fingers to point up my back, but whatever feels best for you. Start to lift your chin. Nice, you guys. Pull those shoulders back. Breathe. Use a nice big inhale to lift yourself back up. Exhale, lower your hands to your mat and just tuck that right knee back in. The left foot can come forwards, finding your balance. Hands to the low back again or to those hips. Use an inhale, lift the chest. Pretend there's a string around your chest and it's trying to be pulled up towards the ceiling or the sky. Send those hips forwards a little bit. Open that chest. Lift the chin slightly. Breathe. Awesome. Using a big inhale to lift yourself back up. Lower your hands down and then just slide that left knee back in. Encourage your knees to just go out nice and wide, and let's send our hips back towards our heels. Child's pose. Push into your palms, lengthen your spine, and rest your forehead. Slowing down your breath. Awesome, you guys. Using an inhale, we're just going to slide forward back onto our stomach as gracefully as you can. And then I want you to rest your arms at your sides with your palms facing up and actually bring your chin to your mat, creating some length through the front of the neck. And then just check in. See if you can soften your shoulders a little bit more. Also relaxing your jaw here. Nice, you guys. And we're just going to keep our arms at our sides. And I want you to bring your right cheek or your right ear to the mat and see maybe how close you can get your chin towards your left shoulder. And with an inhale, start to lift your head back up and switch sides. Left cheek or left ear down, trying to bring your chin as close to the right shoulder this time as you can. Awesome job, you guys. Using an inhale, start to bring your chin back down towards your mat. And I want you just to slide your arms above your head again. So we're going to do one more strengthening exercise here for our back. So it's called thumb taps. You're reaching out in front. Your thumbs are touching one another. Your palms are facing down. And then we're going to reach our hands, sweep our hands behind us. Your palms are going to start to face up, and you're going to try to tap your palm or your thumbs together behind your glutes or your hips. And then you're just going to reach, tap the thumbs in front, palms facing down, and switch sides. And keep your chest lifted. Awesome, you guys. Just a few here. This is really good opening for the shoulders as well. Strengthening the back at the same time. Breathe through this. We're doing 3 more only. That's 1. And that's 2. And 1 more. 3. Nice, you guys. Bring your hands back in front and rest it down. Rest. Give your hips a little shake. A little shake side to side. Nice, you guys. Our hands are going to come under our shoulders again. We're just going to push ourselves all the way up. And we're going to cross our ankles and have a seat. So sit nice and comfy. I encourage you, if you are already slouching, sit on something. Lift your hips a little bit. You don't have to have a yoga block. You could sit on a firm cushion or a book or anything like that. But if you are working on your posture and when you are seated, lifting the hips is a game changer for the low back, I tell you, give it a try. I swear, you will find some relief. All right, you guys, so sitting comfy with a nice long spine. Take your hands, place them on your knees, and just let your chin fall down towards your collarbone. Lengthening through the back of the neck. We do stretch our neck quite a bit in my classes. It is another area of the body related to posture, helping us to stay relaxed through the shoulders, through the neck. This lets the back body have a break. And with the head dropping down towards the collarbone, you can roll your head over towards your right shoulder. Nice, you guys. Letting your chin fall down again. Let your head roll over towards the left shoulder. Awesome, you guys. Let your chin drop back down. And use an inhale to lift your head back up. We're going to keep lifting the chin. If you want to bring your hands behind you for some support, do that. Lift the chin as high as feels good. Finding some length through the front of the neck. Awesome, you guys. Take another inhale. And an exhale to release. Drop the chin nice and slow back down. Bringing your hands back to your knees and add a shoulder roll here. Nice, you guys. We're going to take whatever you might have been sitting on out from under you. And we're actually going to lay all the way down onto our backs. Twisting is a nice sweet release for the spine, especially that low back. So I want you to reach your arms out nice and wide. We're going to lift our hips and slide them to the right side of the mat. Your knees are then going to fall to the left, and I want you to look down to your hips. Is your upper body and your hips in a nice straight line? Your shoulders and your hips in a nice straight line? That's why we shifted the hips over to the right side. And then if you want a little more, you can always cross your legs. But just keep that right shoulder nice and heavy. And for these last few breaths, I want you to actually bring your chin towards that right shoulder if it feels good to do so. Nice, you guys. Using an inhale, start to lift the chin back up, as well as the knees. Bring your feet to the floor and your hips back to center. We're going to reach our arms back out, lift the hips, slide them to the left side of your mat, and then drop the knees over towards the right. If you want to look down towards your hips, make sure you've got that nice, straight, long spine here. Give it a try. Adjust those shoulders so that left one stays down. And maybe turning the chin to the left. With an inhale, when you're ready, just start to lift the chin, lift the knees, bring your hips back to center. Either rocking the knees side to side a little bit or pulling your knees all the way in towards the chest and rocking side to side. It's kind of massaging the low back. Awesome job, you guys, letting your legs go nice and long, giving yourself the opportunity to spend some time in Shavasana today, finding whatever position works best for you. And just take a nice big breath in and out. As always, I encourage you guys to stay here for as long as you have time for. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and you're feeling a little stronger through your back body, a little more open through the shoulders, through the neck, through the low back. And until next time, namaste.